off to this next one. We got the Bengals going to San Fran. San Fran, Niners, 3.5-point favorites here at home. 43.5 is the over-under. As far as we've heard, I believe
Sammy D.
it's the Sammy D show. No longer Brock Purdy at the helm now that he's dealing with a concussion here. And, I mean, this is an interesting game to read because you got McCaffrey, who played phenomenal, albeit banged up. Trent Williams again. I don't think Debo's playing this week. And this is a banged up team, and you're coming off. This is the Bengals coming off of a bye week, and in which Burrow is report saying that he's 100%. You know, whether that's true or not, I mean, you're coming off a bye. You'd have to think that, you know, that calf is much better than, you know, it was at any other point throughout the season. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a steaming hot pick here. Not only Bengals plus 3.5, I think the Bengals win this game.
I mean, I don't hate it. I'm still going to go the other way with it. I think you want an even hotter take?
Let's hear it.
I think Sam Darnold's going to play better this game than Brock Purdy has all year. I think Sam Darnold's going to look phenomenal in this system and with these weapons.
I actually like it. I actually like that.
I think Sam Darnold, just looking at him, I've always said this about Sam Darnold. Mm-hmm. I think the Jets screwed him. I think he was actually really good. I think he is a good quarterback.
Another USC
I still think he can find success in the right spot. And I think that the Niners could be that spot for him. And there's a reason that a guy like Kyle Shanahan, who is a quarterback whisperer, who might be the best evaluator of talent at the quarterback position as a coach right now, outside of Andy Reid.
And maybe the best coach that leads to assistants becoming coaches. Because, I mean, Andy Reid, of course, right there. But, you know, all these guys that he's producing, I mean, don't forget about all these guys. Mike McDaniels, I mean, you know, this guy knows what he's doing.
I know I always say,
if only you could manage a game and win a fucking big game.
Yeah. What
a legacy you'd have.
He's in the Andy Reid Philly stage of his career right now. He doesn't know how to win the big one yet.
I like that comp.
But he will eventually.
Good comp.
But look at who he's worked with at the quarterback position. Are Jimmy Garoppolo or Brock Purdy more talented than Sam Darnold?
I mean,
no.
They're both wildly, you know, average talents at QB.
I think Jimmy is aggressively average, as much as I love him, and as much as I think he is good, or was good. He's not good anymore. And as much as I think that Brock Purdy is a good football player, Sam Darnold has far more raw talent than either of them. And if he just ends up with the right guy and in the right system, like we know that San Francisco is, I think he's going to play great. And listen, it's not like this isn't some new thing that if he were to find a way to find success after being labeled as a bust, Jim Plunkett did so, and he won 2 Super Bowls after being labeled a bust. It's happened. I'm not saying Sam Darnold's going to win a Super Bowl. I'm saying that he can play well this week. But crazier shit has happened in the NFL other than Sam Darnold finding success with San Fran, which I think he will.
It's a good point. I really like the take. I think that Darnold, you know, he might just go out there and steal Brock Purdy's job and then make Purdy a lifelong backup.
I think he will. Brock hasn't played well the last 2 weeks, regardless of him getting hurt. Obviously, don't want to wish injury on anyone. Hope he's better soon. He's been horrible the last 2 weeks. His last great game was probably week 1 of the season when they just kicked the shit out of Pittsburgh. It was probably his last great game. And that was honestly more about his receivers than it was about himself.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like you're trying to take a job away from Tom Brady. Let's put it that way.
Hey, that's a good point. I love the take there.